Hi everybody, Dr. Incompetent here, getting ready to pick up where I left off with this Let's Learn Civilization 6 in 2020, playing here as I call it the Maori, or at least Sean Bean does, so hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And we're playing on Deity Difficulty level. This is episode 2, and we are trying to secure a cultural victory. So, we have built ourselves a little army. We've got 2 slingers and a warrior who are just primarily exploring and making sure barbarians don't ruin our dreams. We are at 7 out of 11 for the era score, so that's pretty good. Another barbarian encampment would probably help us secure not going into a dark age. We will see. Alright, so we've found ourselves a nice river over here. Now, what I like about our starting location, and we're playing on continents here, and it's a small map, is that I've got these 2 city-states that are close by, and they will kind of insulate me. Even their borders will prevent, some chaos. But we also, because we're the Maori, we settled on the coast. But I believe that it's going to help me out significantly to try to get seaside resorts. So I'm going to put as many cities as I can along the coast and get my culture booming so we can just bring everyone in for our beautiful resorts and parks and attractions and just be the coolest civilization around. So we are working on building our monument. I'm going to have these slingers step ahead into this forest tile, and then there's a barbarian scout. So interesting. So I'm going to step onto this hill. That should let me see a little bit. And we will spend the entire turn crossing the river with our warrior. Alright. Now, the other thing that it's cool about the city-states is that their units will kind of fight away stray barbarians. I can't count on it, but they certainly will help. Alright, where did you go? I kind of want to send you up here, and then you can go over here. There we go. Now, I hate to be so far away from home with the warrior, but I just want to explore a little bit more. Alright, so we've built our fantastic monument. You can see it right there. Built ourselves a little obelisk. And it's time to consider our next path. And I really do think I would like to get a settler going. A holy site isn't a bad idea. However, I need to first establish astrology. So that's going to take me 7 turns unless I can get the bump up by finding a natural wonder. And that means if I build this settler, I'll really only lose 3 turns on building the holy site. And because I'm not going for a religious victory outright, I'm not stressed about trying to found a religion. It would be really, really nice. There's some awesome things you can do. Ooh, this looks like... No, this is just a river. But, again, I'm not losing it. I would much rather get another city going at this point. Okay, so the scout kind of slipped over here. And that's annoying. I can't walk on the marsh tile. What can I see up here? What happens over here? Bunch of desert hills. Alright, I need to kind of cut this guy off. And then we'll just move over here. Man, we've got crabs and fish for days, which is kind of insane, given that this Maori Kupe gives you +1 food and the culture bomb every time we do fishing boats. So that's really, really awesome. I also probably want to get that governor who lets you do aquaculture to just start getting the seafood thing happening. Now, here's what I was talking about. The city-state dude is bashing away at the barbarian scout. Ooh, can I kill it? Oh, will this give me the technology bump? It looks like it might do that. Let's see if we can do it. Yes! Sweet. So we got the archery boost. That is fantastic. And we killed the scout. So that's just a huge victory. Man, this is a really interesting... I mean, look at all this space for us to just plow cities. We can build cities along this coastline up here and cities all the way along this coastline here. I mean, we don't really care about the interior, especially given that there's desert. So, this is looking pretty good. Okay, let's just go to the next turn. I'll take the slinger over here. This warrior. Here's the encampment, or a encampment, anyway. I should be able to take this out with my... This warrior has been upgraded, and I do have the +5. Here, we can even see. Yeah, I get a minor victory. They have ideal terrain, and they're fortified, but I get +10 combat against anti-cavalry. I got the promotion, and I got +5 from my policy. I am at -1 because they're damaged, but that's not the end of the world. We can chip away and then rest, and we should be fine. I don't think I'm going to have to divert a slinger all the way over there. Oh, okay, but now a barbarian encampment has just come up here, so we do have to actually move back with both units to take this out, because I don't want that. I have no units protecting over here. Now, Cardiff will run significant interference, but if I can clear this, you get money and you get the era points, so might as well. Step over here. Now this is kind of the bottom of the world, or the top, however you want to look at it. You know, north and south. It's all relative. But anyway, I believe that when you get these tundra tiles and this cracked ice, this indicates like a pole, and so we are at the bottom. Cool. Alright. Oh, here's their scout. So let's start chipping away at them. Let's see. Can I get some hills? Well, this should help me. Like, what if I'm here? Now, I want to go here, see if I get some terrain bonus. Okay, I'm going to just start chipping away at these spearmen. And yeah, you know, we did a really good job there. I don't know if they're going to actually attack me back or not. We'll find out. Okay, ooh, the scout has actually retreated back home, which means that we can fire on these spearmen for free with our ranged attack from the slinger. Soften them up a little bit. And that's tremendous, because when they go to attack us, they will be weaker. Now, I don't actually know if it's the right play. I'm going to move here, and then I'm actually going to just fortify and try to heal up a little bit with that unit. Now, if I do this, it starts to get worse, so I'm going to just heal for a bit with you and see if we can then clean that out soon enough. Okay. We're going to get astrology here in a second. Yep, and they did come over and attack us. But we get a promotion. Ooh, this is flooding over here. But luckily, I mean, again, we're not on the interior, so who cares about a little bit of flooding? It stinks for Cardiff, you know. But these will be some sweet farmlands pretty soon. They're fertilized tiles now.
Without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician.
Ooh. That's right, Hippocrates. Alright. So, now we can build ourselves that holy city. I think, obviously, the best play here is to just heal up. And we'll get this volley. And I need to soften this unit with this one so that they can't potentially kill this other slinger. One thing I've noticed, and again, I'm an extremely novice player, but on Deity, especially on other difficulties you can get away with it, but on Deity, if you lose a unit early in the game, it's nearly catastrophic. Alright, let's go back at these guys now that we've healed up a little bit. And then, like, I can select these guys, and they can't kill me, and I can kill them, so that's terrific. Alright, so let's look at actually what our next steps should be in terms of our technology. So if we do animal husbandry, this will let us go to archery. Let me open the tech tree. But I do irrigation seems attractive given that I have some resources that I could mine. So right, so animal husbandry would take us to archery, and we boosted this so we could turn our slingers into archers. But because I don't see a significant military threat beyond these barbarians around us, I think we can afford to go into pottery right now. Get ourselves on track to get irrigation for this and for this. Okay, so... Alright, yep, next turn. We're about to pop.
Every nation lives by
There we go.
exchange.
Foreign trade happening. So we can start do trade routes. Okay. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to actually change economic policies and flip over to urban planning, because I'm going to have a second city very quickly, and urban planning scales. I'll go into craftsmanship. I want to go into mysticism because it's really, really cool and helpful. Gives you that envoy, but early empire is really nice. I'm not going to get to 6 pop anytime soon, though. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a pantheon. I turned off my faith gaining, and I am going to build a holy site. That's my next project, but it's going to take a while. So we'll have to see about that. Let's go ahead and do craftsmanship. I think there's probably a really good argument to make there for actually not going with urban planning and just keeping sweet. So we killed 3 barbarians and we got the Eureka. And keeping this is not defended. This should clear this. Alright, so we get 30 gold, and now the only thing is this scout might very well kill us. It's possible, because if the scout has no home, he might come over, and that's really a shame, but I couldn't see that, and so we might lose a unit, and I was just talking about how bad that is. But alright. So here's the Incas. Pachacuti, you look awesome. That medallion on your chest is just sensational. Yep, we can exchange info. So you're over here somewhere. Yep, so this scout's going haywire. Oh, that's awesome. So the Cardiff warrior attacked the scout, but didn't actually claim the encampment, so we can get that for the 30 gold. And then that'll allow us to actually... Okay, great. This scout must have not had the upgrade to move across hills. So now... I think... I'm just going to fortify until healed, and I think that should save our life. We might die, but I couldn't run away there. So let's just keep moving this way with you. And then you, I kind of want now to just have a scout patrolling this area for my settler, so that there's no funny business with any more barbarian encampments. Okay, yeah, so here comes the scout. And my warrior is still alive because of the fortification. But ouch. Now there's another warrior, but they won't be able to get to us because of these hills for a second. Oof. I'm going to fortify again. Alright. Let's go ahead and move ourselves. I think this is pretty far away, but I think a city here would be good. I mean, there's part of me that wants to have a closer city, but if you look, let me turn on the yields. Many of these tiles aren't that fantastic. However, if I did settle here, I would get all kinds of good stuff. Like, we would turn these forest tiles into insane production lands. Or I could go here for the fresh water. I just want to be a little bit closer. And but then again, I don't want to do anything with those tiles. So I'll move you over here. And now we can go with the holy site. Wow, we can build this in 6 turns with our just insane production. I will get the adjacency bonus to this mountain and just go ahead and put it here. Now, it's in a flooding area, unfortunately, but it's still the best place we can get for that, so we will do that. Alright, so that scout is going crazy because the house is gone, so it's going to attack me even though it, dies doing that. We're going to move up here so we can see a little bit further, and now it's time to run away. Hopefully the hills will slow down that warrior so we can survive. Alright, I need you to move down here. Okay, very good. Alright, let's just explore over here a little bit more. This is going to be like our recon unit at this point. We are, by the way, at 12 out of 25 on the era score. So we're going to avoid a Dark Age. I mean, we're not getting... Oh, this guy has a promotion. Might as well take it. We're not getting a Golden Age because, I mean, I would have to get 13 more. But I don't really care too much about that. I care more about just avoiding that Dark Age. Now, I don't see the unit over here, but my visibility is messed up by this forest and this mountain. So I'm still going to move over here before I start resting. Okay, now we can see everything here. Now we have enough of a head start with the hills that if somebody did pop in over here, we could start moving. I am going to just fortify this guy into healed right there so that we can kind of keep an eye on things. Because if I found this city maybe here... Man, I should do it here so I could maybe put one over here or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep looking. We know that the Incas are over here. I'm going to turn this off. Sorry about that. And we will also turn off the yields. Don't need to have eyes on those right now. Let's go over here. Okay.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Touché. Alright, we are going to keep this as is. Our contact with other city-states has crystallized our ideas on governing people. So we've now met 3 city-states, and we got this boost to political philosophy, which is fantastic. Let me see who we met. We met Hong Kong, and we weren't the first to meet them, so we didn't get this boost, but I can't wait to get that boost, although we already have it from Cardiff. What is your quest, buddy? Construct an encampment. Ooh, that's not happening. Sorry, we're going culture. You want celestial navigation? Eh. And then you want a trade route. Well, okay, that actually could happen. I might... God, I might... Can I buy a trader with gold? Yeah, awesome. I should have done that earlier, but we're doing it now. And that'll actually save us enough money to maybe buy a builder for this second city. Okay. Celestial navigation. Actually, all I have to do is improve 2 sea resources, so definitely another builder will do that, and we'll get that quest squared away. Writing is really, really tempting, but the idea of irrigation for these 2 resources, although it's going to be a while before I get those. Animal husbandry would let us take care of this deer. Let's do this just for the slingers, to get them stronger if we need a quick army. Oh, hello. Sparta. Fantastic. I can't speak of any victories. I'm really pleased to meet you, and you're going for culture too, most likely, but you do it by murdering people, which, you know, I'm not judging, I'm just saying that. I'm going to fortify you until healed. Now, I really, really would like to... I'll go into early empire. Okay, so... they're saying a city over here might not be a bad idea. I mean, of course I don't have to listen to them. But anyway, is this the tile? Yeah, I actually like settling right here, because if I turn on my yields, this tile is mortifying. So the palace will be an upgrade, and then we get all these woods nearby. So, found it. And then you see immediately these woods jump up to 2 production because of my civilization bonus. And then we can start doing some fun stuff. We can build a holy site, and you know, the question is, do I want to build that first, or do I want to go ahead and get a monument up? I actually... Yeah, monument is awesome. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to buy... how much more do I need for a builder? Oh, I need a considerable amount, unfortunately. But this trade route will make things happen. So it was... Who wanted the trade route? Was it Cardiff? Whose quest was that? Yes. Okay, so we'll get an envoy by doing that. Trader. Alright, oops. I need to have this dude make a trade route. I don't know why you're not. Choose a route. Can't you go here? Available routes. Here we go. Alright, if I go to Cardiff, I will get, what, 3 gold? I wonder why this trader isn't doing anything right now. I have an open trade route. Anyway, maybe, do I have to have a commercial hub before this guy will do anything? If so, that was a bad purchase on my part. I just thought I could set that up. Okay, let's check it out then. Next turn. That's embarrassing. I thought I could just trade willy-nilly and hold my... Here we go. Okay. Now I can. It wasn't letting me do it last turn. Maybe because I just bought it. I don't know. Anyway, this will get us 3 gold, which will help us afford a builder. We get a nice little era score bump. And we get the boost to currency, and we do the quest. So we have an envoy. And so I can send an envoy. Oh, no, I don't get an envoy to send. It just automatically goes to Cardiff. But that does bump us up to becoming the suzerain. And because of that, the bonus isn't great, but we did get a whole bunch of era score there. So now we actually are only 9 away from a better era score. Getting a golden age, perhaps. So I think this is a really good place to stop this particular session. We now have a second city that's cranking out a monument. We will very quickly get a builder on our hands so that we can work one of these sea tiles, unlock celestial navigation, and just start raking things in. We're making great money. Pantheon dreams look pretty bad, but because of my insane production from some of these tiles, and what tiles are we even working over here? This tile, this tile, this tile, and this tile. Yeah, all improved tiles. That's beautiful. We're going to get the Holy Site next turn. So we're going to now get back on track for a Pantheon. And if we can get God of the Sea, woo, things are going to start thrumming. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this attempt on Deity with the Maori and a culture victory. I will check you guys next time. Take care.